Hi everybody, this is Beverly Claussen. I work with Young Living Essential Oils, and I also work with EFT as well as many other holistic healing modalities. What I want to bring to you today is a combination, a blend, a synergistic blend of essential oils and EFT, which is Emotional Freedom Techniques, now more known as Meridian Tapping. And I want to bring it to you to kind of show you how things can have a synergistic effect on each other. And I'm going to be also using Carol Look's article for the tapping rounds. I really love Carol Look's material and how she presents things. So I've chosen to bring her material in and to blend the two. I actually learned about EFT back in 2001, and I purchased videotapes, yes, I said videotapes, from Gary Craig in the very beginning when he was just really, I think, starting to get things out there to at least the layperson. So I actually got it to use for somebody else, and they really didn't want to have anything to do with it. So I used it for myself. And it's done me so much good. It's been so beneficial to me. And since then, I've learned a lot of different modalities. I'm also a certified hypnosis practitioner, life coach. I work in the law of attraction. I'm a certified law of attraction practitioner. And I'm also a hypnosis instructor, certified hypnosis instructor. So it's really fascinating to use these different things together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of introduce you to the essential oils that I would use, and I'm keeping this pretty basic just in case you really don't have much information or knowledge or experience with essential oils. I'm going to keep this very basic. So I'm going to introduce you to 3 different oils that I can use in this. There are so many more. I could spend all day just talking to you about the oils that could be beneficial, but I'm going to begin with 3 just in case you're not familiar with essential oils or anything about them. So my brand of choice is Young Living. I trust them. They were the first to really get into the therapeutic level of essential oils. I know the heart of Gary Young, and I believe that his energy and his heart is in these oils, and so that's my choice. So the first one I'll be using is Valor, and Valor it always helps me with courage and alignment, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And Valor is so powerful for me when I'm feeling that fragmented, all over the place, scattered feeling. This is the one I love to use to begin with to help me bring myself together a little bit. Its secondary name is called Chiropractor in a Bottle, so that can give you a clue as to the the things it's used for. So how I use it is I just drop 1 drop on my hand, and I rub my hands together clockwise, and I put 1 hand behind my neck and 1 hand on my lower spine, and I just hold it there for a few moments, and I start noticing a shift happening, a mellowing, an inner balancing beginning to happen. So everybody's a little different, but that's my experience. You can also use it, in lots of different ways. I use it before I go to my chiropractor. It helps me with my back alignments. They seem to happen easier and quicker and more gently, and they last longer. So also you can use it just by inhaling, and the best way is to just wave it slowly under your nose, and just just inhale deeply and exhale deeply and gently. Valor is also, the frequency is approximately 47 megahertz. It's lower, so if you're feeling, all fragmented, you're probably feeling out there, this can help bring you back to the moment and to, grounding. So the second one I will use in this process is the blend of abundance. Now this has a frequency of approximately 78 megahertz. And this is approximately the same frequency as the brain. I love to smell the oils. So for me, abundance has helped me keep my brain more balanced and level. So this brings me to the level that I want, which is the more receptive. I can really grab onto things if my brain is at the right level that it should be. So again, I can simply inhale it from the bottle, or I put a little on my wrists and rub my wrists together. And essential oils are transdermal, so they go through the skin, into the cells, into the bloodstream, throughout the whole body, into all the cells. So it happens in just such a magical short period of time. You begin to notice a shift in your own mood or your own feelings within seconds. So that's the second one. The third one, a lot of people are already familiar with, is lavender. And lavender essential oil is so broad. Its nickname is actually the universal oil. And its frequency is about 118 megahertz. So this appeals to our emotional and our spiritual energies. But again, it's very healing. I mean, we use it for burns, we use it for scrapes, we use it for bruises. As soon as a bruise happens, put a drop on there. And a drop is all you need, okay? Don't think if one drop is good, 10 is better. You might create a sensitivity in yourself if you do that. So one drop is awesome. So sometimes if I'm feeling, again, if I really want to balance out and bring myself together during something, maybe I've had an emotional trauma or that sort of thing, I can actually put it on my thumbs and my big toes. Those are the reflex areas for the brain. And having been a reflexologist for many years, that's one of the things that I know and could do immediately, and it could help so quickly. So there are so many other oils and blends that we could use. We could use Magnify Your Purpose, Acceptance, Believe, Release. Again, it could take me all day to share with you all of the oils that could be used, but we're just going to stick with these three for this process. So I've already used Valor, and I've used it, I've rubbed it on my hands, put it on my the back of my neck and my lower spine. And so this will help me feel more aligned with what I'm hearing and exercising. So now we're going on to Carol Look's issue on abundance. Okay, all of hers are on abundance. She's a great person to go to listen to and to read. She has so many articles in her archives, but she also has different programs and books and CDs that I've purchased many of that have really, I love to listen to them over and over again, because each time I listen, something new pops up at me. So, and that helps me know that I'm getting things better, I'm understanding things better, I'm progressing into that place that I want to be in abundance. And abundance, remember, abundance just doesn't have to be money. Abundance can be love. Abundance can be anything you want to have more, to have that feeling of abundance, okay? So this issue that we're using is number 234, and it's on her website, and I'll give you the information on that at the end of everything. So the question is on that is, imagine how much abundance would flow into your life if you gave yourself permission to start again. You know, it's the first of the year, so that's, of course, one of the things we like to start again. Start fresh, start new. But we have that opportunity every day, every month, every minute, every hour. All we have to do is stop where we are and start again. So we can let that go and start again. And this is a wonderful opportunity for us to take advantage of. It can feel exciting and liberating. And so think about what you need to start again, either this new year or today, Or this week, it doesn't have to start on Sunday. Any week can start on any day of the week that you're on. So one of the things that Carol says is, if you ask people who knew me well, they would say I'm an extremely grateful person. They would even say I'm generous when expressing it, but it's not enough. Carol says, I want to feel inspired again to write my gratitude list every day. That's one of her goals. That's like her main goal. So let's start again. Let's wipe the slate clean and get a new start. And we can do this at any time. So, we every year we do these resolutions. Well, I don't do resolutions anymore, okay? Because we tend to just backslide on them. We may start, we're inspired, we're go, we're motivated, we're, here I go again, and I'm going to do these things. And then we have a tendency to slack off. And even if we realize that our positive actions have helped inspire others, we just kind of seem to slack off and back up. We allow ourselves to get sidetracked. Carol says, why do we do this? Why do we allow ourselves to stop whatever it is, whether it's slacking off, sidetracked, we get too busy, or we just, I forgot about that a few days later. So why does this happen? Carol says it's called basic resistance. Resistance is anything that gets in your way of alignment with success, abundance, and joy. Resistance could be represented by a feeling of irritation, resentment, guilt, fear, or stress. Resistance could be the need to get your point across, or pushing against people who have different ideas. In this case, and this is Carol speaking, my resistance is showing up as an erratic, even sloppy commitment to my gratitude list. When I asked myself the upside, downside questions, I realized I have some resistance to being even more successful than I already am. And remember, this is Carol speaking here. This is her quote. This is from her article, so you can read this. And this is only part of her article, by the way. I'm only reading a little bit. So I suggest and I encourage you to go to her site and read the full issue. If you are serious about wanting to attract abundance into your life, you need to give yourself permission to start again. Whether you need to recommit to your tapping or your visualizations, your energy exercises, meditating, or writing your gratitude list, choose what you would like to start again in this new year. And then start doing it right now, today. Now, this is her speaking. You need to make a plan, or else it won't get done. This is her simple plan. Number 1, keep her gratitude journal in an easily accessible place. 2, choose the time of day that she plans to write. 3, clear any blocks that she has to starting again. Tap, tap, tap. 4, not going to bed without writing her gratitude list. In other words, no procrastination. No, I'll do it in the morning, or I'm too tired tonight. It only takes a moment. So remember that our thoughts are real and carry energy. Our vibration matters. So when the universe is able to receive a clear signal or message from you, with no energetic interference from your attitudes now, then the law of attraction starts to work in your favor. So we'll be saying EFT setup phrases to help you be inspired to release your blocks to being able to attract what you want in your life. When you change your vibration, you will change your life. Go ahead, raise your vibration by choosing to start again. So we're going to start with tapping the karate chop spot on either hand. And I'll show you that as we go along. I've also included a diagram in the video, so you can always go to that diagram if you forget, and it'll show you exactly where they are. If you want to create your own tapping phrases, you can go back to that chart and follow that. And you want to repeat the phrases out loud. Now, you can also change the words to fit your exact situation. If I'm using the word money, and that's not what you want an abundance of, change it to what you want that abundance of. It might be love. It might be more friends. Whatever it is for you, that's what you can replace that word with. You do not have to stick exactly to what I'm going to be saying here. So, now this is where I will be using, starting with the oils. And I've already used, remember I've already used Valor. Now I'm going to use Abundance or Lavender. And another one would be really good is Acceptance. That's another blend that you could use in this because it might help you accept things easier for yourself. Follow this and I'm going to show you as I do it. So, right here on the outside of your hand, that's the karate chop. Even though I've been resistance and need to start again, I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've been resistance and want to start again, I choose to feel inspired every day. Even though I haven't felt inspired to write my gratitude list, I deeply and completely forgive and accept myself anyway. Okay, now let's pause here. As we're tapping here, we don't have to do it hard. We can just do it gently. Remember that. We don't have to really, grab onto ourselves. We can do it gently, okay? Because our energy can shift very gently. It doesn't have to be, difficult, and we don't have to do it hard, intense. So follow me with the phrases, and I will be tapping and showing you as I go through these. Taking my glasses off so I can reach them easier. So on the eyebrow, first two fingers. I've been so resistant to more abundance. Side of the eye. I give myself permission to start again. Under the eye, which right on top of that bone there. I'm not sure why I stopped doing what I wanted to do. Nose. Under the nose. I have some resistance to being even more successful. Chin, in that little crevice there. I want to feel open enough to start again. Collarbone, right under the collarbone, there's that soft spot there. So you want to tap in that area. It's difficult to start again. Now under the arm, you can see this. Under the arm, it's just level with your breast. I'm looking forward to starting again. Top of the head. I can't believe I have so much resistance. Okay, now I would pause here. And this is where I would use another oil because I want to change. I want to go with that new energy. And I want to focus on that new energy. So I can use abundance. And I would so what I would do is I would open my abundance. Take a deep breath and exhale. Now I'm going to go back to tapping again. I want to find a way to start again. I want to be inspired to start again. I choose to release my resistance to writing my gratitude list. Under the nose, I want to start again and feel good about it. I know that I need to forgive myself and start again. I feel excited to start again. I love learning and knowing that I can be inspired to start again. I choose to feel inspired to start again. Now, you know, if you put your emotions into those words, you will actually really start feeling the difference. You'll start smiling. When you imagine or feel how it's felt in the past, to feel those good feelings, it just comes up for you. And that's what makes the words even more effective. Remember, words have meaning and they have energy. So whenever you're going to say words, you want to put the energy into it that goes along with them. So even the first part where you're focusing on the negative part, even if you say them and you start feeling that negative feeling, to me that means that when you start doing the positive and you're focusing on the solution, that you're going to start feeling there's going to be a more extreme feeling from that low, why can't I, to the high, wow, this is great feeling, okay? So we're going to end this with accessing more positive vibrations with the law of attraction by repeating the following phrases. And you can tap or not while you do this, it doesn't really matter. Now, normally, and I don't have it with me today, but normally I would also pull out a blend of essential oil called Gratitude. It goes really well with this and balances, and the megahertz is right in there with you. And so I would inhale it deeply and exhale it deeply before I make the statement. Thank you, universe, for teaching me how to start again with my gratitude list. I feel more aligned with abundance already. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to feel inspired to start again. I am looking forward to uplifting results. Thank you, universe, for making it so easy for me to start again. I feel the vibrational shift and power already. And if you prefer to use the word God instead of universe, feel free. This is just a sample of what you can do. And this is from Carol Look's website. I have learned so much and been helped so much over the years by her material that I just feel inspired to share with you. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.